get ready, because the old, dirty quarter dollars you've been ignoring might actually be hiding unbelievable value. Today, we're uncovering the most rare and insanely valuable quarters that can turn pocket change into hundreds, thousands, or even jaw-dropping fortune. These coins look worn, ordinary, even worthless, but some contain mint errors so rare, collectors will pay shocking amounts to own them. And the best part? One of these treasures could be sitting in your house right now, waiting to be found. The date reads 1973, the surface looks worn, the rim is oddly shaped, and something about it feels different. Because today, we are diving into one of the most mysterious and shockingly valuable coins hiding in plain sight. The 1973 era quarter dollar, especially those old, dirty, worn-looking pieces that collectors crave more than you might imagine. Mantelpiece clock history of the 1973 quarter, post-silver era coinage. By 1973, U.S. quarters were already in the copper-nickel-clad era. No silver, except for special collector sets, and even those weren't for quarters in 1973. But the mint was still adjusting to mass production challenges of the late 1960s, which led to extremely high mintage, but extremely low survival of errors. Over 455 million Washington quarters were minted in 1973. But error coins? Only a tiny fraction escaped the mint. Most error coins that survived were spent, circulated, tossed in jars, and now appear old, dirty, and worn. Many of the most valuable ones don't look shiny at all. They look like junk. Collision, the most rare and valuable 1973 era quarters, off-center strikes. Collectors say such a coin could hit $8,000 to $12,000 depending on grade. Double die obverse. Unreported 1973 double die could hit $10,000 plus at auction. Wrong planchet errors, rare foreign planchet, e.g., struck on a Philippine or clad foreign blank, $20,000 to $40,000. Clipped planchets, up to $1,000 to $1,200. Die breaks, cuds and cracks, $500 to $2,000. Some collectors aggressively chase dramatic 1970s cut errors. Missing clad layer, extremely rare, potentially $3,000 to $3,500 plus. These often look dirty or corroded, which is why people throw them away. Huge mistake, struck through errors, can hit $3,000 to $4,000 plus. The almost mythical errors. Some coin experts believe a dramatic multi-strike 1973 quarter error could break past $100,000 if a truly spectacular example ever surfaces. How to identify a rare 1973 error in seconds. Flip the coin to check color, possible missing clad layer, or wrong planchet. Look for distorted or missing parts of the design. Could be off-center or broad strike. Weigh it. Normal weight equals 5.67 grams. Wrong weight equals jackpot. Look at the eagle, wings, arrows, and lettering revealed. DDR varieties. Into the 1974 quarter, one of the most misunderstood, underestimated, and shockingly valuable coins of the 1970s. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which errors to look for, how to identify them in seconds, and why ugly, dirty, worn-out coins can actually be worth way more than the shiny ones everyone else is chasing. Picture this. You're digging through an old, dusty drawer, maybe an attic box, maybe a cup full of forgotten coins, and there it is. A dark, dirty, ugly little quarter from 1974. The edge looks worn out. The color is strange, maybe copperish, maybe silverish, maybe something feels off. You almost toss it aside because it looks worthless. But what if I told you that this old, dirty 1974 quarter could be one of the rarest and most valuable mint errors in U.S. history? The history, post-silver era but still transitioning. The 1974 quarter contains no silver. It is a copper-nickel-clad coin. But the mint was still refining its high-speed coin manufacturing systems, which caused an unusually high number of dramatic mint errors to occur in the early 1970s. Over 1.1 billion minted, but error survival is tiny. With such a huge mintage, you'd think errors would be common, but they're not. Most were caught, melted, or destroyed. The few that escaped, they're the rare treasures collectors chase today. The most rare and high-value in 1974 quarter errors, OFF center strikes, could reach $8,000 plus at auction. Dirty coins still bring the same money. Sometimes even more. Double die obverse, strong dramatic doubling. $5,000 to $12,000 plus. A newly discovered strong 1974 DDO could fetch record prices. Double die reverse, strong DDR. $5,000 to $10,000 plus. A pristine DDR could break into higher territory. Wrong Planchet errors. Some experts say a perfect wrong Planchet 1974 quarter could reach $100,000, $250,000 in the right conditions. Missing clad layer. These coins appear copper-colored because the top layer peeled off. Value full, missing clad both sides. $3,000, $4,000 plus. These almost always look old and dirty. Clipped Planchet. Double or triple clip. $700 to $1,500. Collectors love dramatic multi-clips. Die cracks, cuts and breaks. A die break creates a raised blob or line of dramatic rim-to-rim cuts. $2,000 to $2,500. Struck through errors. Dramatic, cloth, wire, metal. $1,500, $500 plus. These often look rough, dirty, or distressed. Big value. Multi-struck or overstrikes, triple strike, major displacement. $30,000, $7,500 plus. A perfect multi-strike 1974 quarter could reach six figures. Magnifying glass. Tilted left. How to identify a rare 1974 error and check the weight. Normal weight equals 5.67. Anything else equals possible jackpot. Inspect the rim. Missing rim equals broad strike. Broken rim equals cut. Clipped rim equals Planchet error. Examine the color. Copper tone equals missing clad. Bronze tone equals penny Planchet. Gray white tone equals dime Planchet. The most rare 1979 D error quarter. A coin that millions of Americans used every day without realizing. Some of them hide shocking secrets from the U.S. Mint. Secrets so rare that collectors today fight at auctions to own them. You're cleaning out a drawer, digging through old change, maybe organizing a dusty coin jar you haven't opened in years. Suddenly, you spot an old, dark, dirty quarter. It looks so ordinary, scratched, worn out. No shine, no glory. You flip it over, 1979, with a D mint mark. You almost throw it back without thinking because it looks worthless. History of the 1979 D quarter, no silver, but a high-risk error year. By 1979, the U.S. Mint was fully into the copper-nickel-clad coin era. No silver quarters were being minted for circulation. However, the machinery, dies, and high-speed production lines of the late 1970s often caused mechanical misalignments, die breaks, and Planchet problems, leading to some of the most unique errors in modern U.S. coin history. Massive mintage, tiny error survival. The Denver Mint produced over 489 million quarters in 1979. But within that ocean of coins, a very small number contain extraordinary mint errors. Because the mint pushed its equipment extremely hard during this period, some of the most dramatic errors from the 1970s come from Denver. The most rare and valuable 1979 D error quarters, OFF center strikes, extreme 80 to 90% off center, $7,000 plus off center errors with a fully visible date bring the highest values. Major double strike and multi-strike errors, large displacement multi-strike, $50,000 plus, a perfect. Dramatic multi-strike could approach six figures. Double die obverse, strong doubling, $5,000 to $10,000 plus. A newly discovered monster DDO could set a record. Double die reverse, strong DDR, $2,000 to $8,000 plus. Wrong Planchet errors, the holy grail. A newly discovered wrong Planchet could shock the coin world and reach $100,000, $250,000. Missing clad layer errors, full missing clad both sides. $3,000. For 1,000 plus, clipped Planchet errors, double or triple clip. $800 to $1,500. CUDS, die breaks and cracks, large rim cut. $1,500 to $2,500. These often look messy, which increases the desirability. Struck through errors, dramatic object impression. $1,500, $4,000 plus, money bag. How to identify a rare 1979 D error quickly. Check weight. Normal equals 5.67. Anything else equals possible jackpot. Check the rim. Missing, broken, thick, thin equals possible error. Look for doubling, especially on date and lettering. Analyze color, copper, brown. Bright silver could be missing clad or wrong planchet.